going on, y'all? It's your boy Brandon, helping my young men become a Sigma male, man. That's right. I got a new term for y'all. Nah, y'all already know what the fuck a Sigma male is, man. Some of you guys like, is that a frat house? Is that a fraternity? You just joined a fraternity? Nah, bro, look. You guys know the male hierarchy. You know the beta male, the alpha male. The beta male is the fucking sheep, the guy who needs to get led, the guy who doesn't have confidence, the guy who doesn't know what the fuck is going on. He gets manipulated by everybody. He's weak. And then you got the alpha, bro. You got the alpha, the guy who got the muscles. Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all. The guy who's strong, the guy who's confident, the guy who knows what the fuck he wants. He got purpose, he's driven. Can't nobody manipulate him. Can't nobody control him. He's unleashed. And a lot of times what happens is he becomes the number one of the social circle. Everybody loves him, you know what I'm saying? But then you got the guy who goes rogue. Because you guys gotta understand, at the end of the day, we're humans. We run in packs, right? I like to compare humans as wolves. You got the leader of the pack, the alpha, and then you got the betas of the pack, the guys who follow the lead wolf. But then you guys got that lone wolf, bro. The wolf who wants to go on his own. The wolf who doesn't want to be around other people. The wolf who wants to create his own shit. And he just goes rogue. That's what a Sigma male is. A Sigma is a guy who has the alpha traits, but he just does not give a fuck about society, bro. He doesn't care about social circles. He doesn't care about living up to people's standards. He doesn't care about none of that shit, man. He lives his life for himself. I discovered that that's what I was. You know, this whole coronavirus shit going on, the C-virus shit going on, I just really noticed, like, I don't give a fuck. Because think about it. Let's say if we died, why do you care so much? So in my mind, bro, my I don't give a fuck level just went to 9,000, bro. Like, it went out of this world. And I've just been doing things that I love to do, posting things on social media, and not really caring about what anybody thinks of me, anybody's perception of me, none of that shit. Because one thing that happens when you're trying to be beta versus alpha is a lot of times you get wrapped up in, oh, I gotta be this cool dude. Oh, I gotta be this quiet dude. Oh, I gotta be this type of dude. Oh, I gotta be this masculine dude. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. There are universal alpha traits. But look, bro, I like to talk. I like to have fun. I like to have energy. I'm not a guy who's just gonna be quiet at the club. I'm not just gonna be a guy who doesn't say shit. I'm just not gonna be a guy who's low energy. I know who the fuck I am. And I'm tired of living my life trying to be an alpha when I can be my own type of alpha, which is a Sigma. I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks of me. And a lot of you guys might be like that. A lot of you guys who follow the red pill content, who are woke, who know what's really going on in the world, you start to understand that. And you're starting to feel like you don't want to be a part of these people's agendas, or you don't want to be a part of these people's groups or social circles, that you just go fucking rogue. That's perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys got to understand, everything in human society works off a hierarchy, works off of groups. You don't believe me? Think about it. Sports team, you got the alpha dog, right? You got the mono dog, the guy like the LeBron James. And then you got the Anthony Davis who's second in command. Think about your fucking job. A lot of you guys have jobs. You have president, vice president, you have manager, worker, you got supervisor, employee, etc., etc., etc. Then you guys have your social circles with your friends. I'm sure you guys know you got the top dog of your group, the guy who everybody leads, the guy who everybody follows, the guy who everybody's trying to get a piece of his, you know what. And you want to know something about me, bro? I've never been able to fit into a group. I've never been able to fit in to a specific system because I can't be controlled. And in my personal opinion, I feel like when you're able to take yourself away from that dynamic, you get the most freedom. Because even those guys who are alphas, even those guys who are the leader of the basketball team or the leader of even like part of the Masons, their hierarchy too. When you take them away from that hierarchy, they lose their power because they get their confidence, they get their strength, they get their clout from these other people. But a Sigma, bro, a Sigma doesn't give a fuck if he has 1,000 people behind him or if he has 0. That's why I made that post today. It doesn't matter if you got 1,000 people supporting you or 0 people. You do not care. And a lot of times when you guys are chasing your dreams, a lot of times when you guys are chasing your rap career, your dance career, you trying to be a comedian, you trying to start a business, you do not need no approval from nobody. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. And that's when you get true freedom. But in order for you to do that, a lot of times you might have to be a Sigma. It is what it is. That's why I don't do MLMs. That's why I don't do none of that shit. That's why I don't have a boss. That's why I don't like to work in an office. I like to do my own shit because I'm my own fucking man. I'm a lone wolf, bro. So I want to tell you guys some qualities that will make you a Sigma. First things first is you have to have the alpha qualities. And what are the alpha qualities? Well, one, you got to have confidence in yourself. You got to be willing to take risks and have confidence. Two, you got to be able to provide. You guys know the common list. You got to be independent. You got to think on your own. You can't be easily manipulated. You can't put women on a pedestal. You can't put friends on a pedestal. You got to be that strong dude that everybody wants to be. But you got to sprinkle in some extra traits. So the first trait is that you just really cannot give a fuck. That's what defines Bizzle. That's what defines Brandon, bro. I do not care. I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks of me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Last night, I wanted to do my fucking freestyling. Y'all been seeing me freestyling on Instagram. Most people are too afraid, thinking like, damn, I wonder if my rhymes are gonna sound good. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm gonna spit my fucking bars. I'm gonna drive up in my car, pull up in a auto mall. You see what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't care if you see me on YouTube like, oh, this dude trying to rap, you trying to be funny, bro. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I even did a comedy skit yesterday where I was talking shit. But you're gonna lose all that perspective of wanting people to like you, wanting people to be about you, wanting people to give you validation. That's the main thing. When you truly do not give a fuck, you don't care about people validating, you don't care about people's opinions, because even if you were this quiet dude like James Bond, or you're the guy that I am, high energy, making jokes and doing shit like that, some people will like you for being James Bond, some people will like you for being me, some people will hate you for being James Bond, some people fucking hate me for being me. It is what it is. So you really gotta not give a fuck. Another thing is that you gotta not give a fuck if you're on your own. You don't care if you can go out by yourself. You don't care if you have a group. You don't care if you have friends. You could be with a group if you want to, but me personally, I like being on my own because I don't like dealing with that bullshit. And you're comfortable. And another thing too is that you're comfortable in your own skin. A lot of you guys want to do creative things like be a rapper, or you guys want to like do something that you love. Maybe you want to play the fucking violin, bro. Maybe you want to be a tap dancer. Maybe you want to do something that's out of the norm, but you're too afraid to be who you really are because you want to put up a persona to seem cool, bro. Now ask yourself, is that really alpha or is that beta? A beta is a guy who does shit like that in order to seem cool. Bro, I remember, bro, I went to a fucking Herbalife event. And you know me, bro, I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't look up to nobody. I don't look down on nobody. But you know, in MLMs, not just Herbalife, but like Primerica and shit like that, you have people who reach certain levels. And one thing that I noticed is that people on the lower levels be treating these people, the higher levels, like they're gods, like they're idolizing them. I remember I went up to one of these dudes at Herbalife, and I tried to say what's up to him, and we was at like a little conference, like at a little party, and this dude was trying to talk to me like he didn't know who the fuck I was, like, oh yeah, what's up, bro? I'm like, bro, I don't got time for this bullshit. I'm not finna kiss my ass and work my way up for nobody, bro, because me and you was the same. Yeah, you got money, you got prestige, but we are equal. And I was not afraid to be who I really was. And me personally, I feel like a Sigma, they're not gonna do some shit like that. They're not gonna put on a front, put on a persona, that way people can like them, bro. You know what I'm saying? If that's something that you guys don't like, then that means you are meant to be a Sigma male, all right? Next thing, and this is the final thing, bro, is that you guys have to have zero, and I mean zero, dependence on other people. You don't need people for money. You don't need people for opportunities. You don't need people to give you confidence. You don't need people to take care of you. You don't need people to share with you. You are completely fine on your own. And I'm not sitting here saying you don't talk to people, you don't socialize with people. I socialize with people all the time, but I do not need anybody. If somebody was to sit here and God forbid, if something were to happen to somebody I truly love, but if something were to happen to somebody that I loved, or I were to quit talking to that person, or I was to quit being around that person, I would be just fine, bro. I would be just fine because I have my own shit, my own money, my own business. I work for myself for the most part, and I'm perfectly fine being by myself. A lot of you guys is during this quarantine, you bored out of your mind because you have to be around other people and get that shit from other people. As a Sigma, that shit don't fucking matter, bro. It don't matter. It don't matter if you got 1,000 people supporting you or if you got 0. And once you get to the point where you don't give a fuck if people comment, if people liking your pictures, if people messaging you back, if women want you or if women don't want you, and you are fully comfortable with who the fuck you are, then bro, that's the top level. And I'll tell you like this, as far as the male hierarchy goes, you've reached the motherfucking stratosphere. So look, bro, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, comment down below what you thought about it, and if you're new, subscribe to your boy. And hold up, bro, the video ain't done yet, so take your ass off that X button, hold the fuck up. Look, I'm starting my coaching program, my mentorship program for guys who want to know how to make money online, for guys who want to know how to leverage their personality and their social media circle in order to make money, so that way you don't have to work at a fucking job and work for your boss and all this other shit. You want to start to make your own money? You need to do 2 things. You need to first and foremost join my Facebook group, the Zone for the Ambitious and on a Mission. Y'all need to join that shit. And also, you guys need to DM me. We can do a fucking interactive assessment. I can see where you guys are at and see what you truly want to do in life. And we can get started to help you guys reach the motherfucking stratosphere. I want to help as many men as possible because look, with all the shit going on, you never know where your life may take you. So why not start now? Why not make that move? So if you guys are interested, make sure you join that, man. DM me for more information. But anyways, I love you guys. And like I said, we going to the motherfucking stratosphere. I'm out this motherfucking man.